So I did get an email that I found very interesting, which it wasn't really pointed, but it does need to be addressed. Why even do this? Why be petty? Why not be the bigger person? Why not just walk away and let someone else deal with it? And you can. A lot of people do this. They walk away, they let someone else deal with it, or they take the higher road. I know that my diary of how I dealt with these people seems vengeful, and it is, but it's not vengeful for the sake of making me feel better. I do what I do, and I say what I say, and I'm as petty as I am because the whole thing boils down to is not love, not cherishment, it's respect. So bear with me as I break this down, and hopefully I won't go on to a long rant, because this channel is not one to twist you in emotional knots about how this narcissistic person did you wrong, right? I know this is a very strong community, a healing community, but here is where I have my healing. Is that after I healed from my narcissistic abuse from all angles, I realized a very basic bottom line. And the basic bottom line is that the people who mistreated me for so many years, for the abuse that I endured for so many years by so many people, they didn't respect me, right? And narcissistic people do not respect a majority of people unless they feel that these people are above them. And that's a problem. I do feel in my heart of hearts that when you play the same game as a narcissist does, and then you drop them in the middle of it, it signals to them that they have to be careful for the next person. It signals to them that they can't be an asshole for the rest of their life if they want to live in society. Now, I'm not going to put on my cape and be Captain Killenark for everybody, but I am going to stress that if you respect yourself, you will teach this narcissistic person a lesson that they'll never forget, because that way they will never come back to you with stupidness. Everyone always talks about when the narc comes back, when the narc comes back, when the NPD comes back, and they do come back when they know that they can disrespect you or they have a chance to disrespect you, right? When you do the things that I suggest, you are advertising with bright neon lights and holographic paint that respect is more important than their validation. Let me say this again for the people in the back. You are advertising with bright neon lights and holographic paint that you will be respected. And if they cannot respect you, then there's going to be consequences for it. Everyone talks about how the narcissist does this and this and this and this and A, B, and C, and D, but they never talk about consequences when the narcissist does things. They just say, oh, well, karma will do this, karma will do that. Time will do this, time will do that. But guess what? This is true. And you know why? Because the next person that they deal with where they think they can play for a sucker is that karma, is that next person who's just like, oh, you think you're going to do this to me? I'm more brutal than you. I'm trying right now to show you that you should be that karma. Like, don't let the next person do it. You do it for you. Because when you stand up to these people, it's going to do something to you. It's actually going to evolve you into a better person, a kinder person, but you're going to learn how to flex boundaries for yourself. You're going to walk on your own 2 feet, not let someone else take care of the narc, let some god, let some karma do it. You're going to do it. And then the next person who disrespects you, you're going to stop them in their tracks and they're going to move on. As empaths, we need to learn how to respect ourselves, but we also need to learn how to demand respect. That's our problem. That's why so many narcissistic people run around these days, is that we don't demand respect and we don't back it up. Once I learned how to demand respect, my life changed. The narcissistic people in my life dropped off like hot bricks. But then better people came into my life. So why I say don't take the high road with this is because this is a crash course in flexing your boundaries and cementing them in place. That's why.